Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, I am super comfortable on my couch and I did not know I was gonna match like this, but I'm so loving the decor. So I do have a cup of green tea that I'm gonna be sipping on while I talk to you guys about how I am able to keep such high vibrations and also how I raised my vibration and put me on a certain frequency so that I am able to manifest a bit easier. Oh, I did mention this is some green tea in here. Love green tea. Green tea is loaded with lots of antioxidants, so it's great for the body and so delicious. So I did write down 8 things that I do on a daily. 7 out of those 8 things are on a daily, and the last one, which is going to be self-care, is obviously whenever I have time. Before we even get started, you're probably like, well, Chin, what do you mean by keep a high vibration? Okay, so let's talk about high and low vibration. So if you're on a high vibration, you are always happy. When I say happy, I mean that whenever things do come your way, you now know how to deal with them a little bit better. You don't let whatever it is happen bother you, because you learn that whenever you let certain things bother you, it really disrupts your mood. And when you're not in a good mood, when you're in a low vibration, it's a lot harder to manifest that way, you know. So you always want to keep a high vibration. This is why I take pride into making sure that I am always at a high vibration, at least 99% of the time. So I do these things consciously and I'm very aware of them. So I just wanted to share them with you guys in hopes that you guys could take a little bit of my tips and incorporate them into your lives. So the first thing I do is listening to music and dancing. Now, if you follow me on my Snapchat, then you definitely know I am always listening to music and I dance sometimes. Like, I actually snap dancing. And this is because I find that music is healing. As long as you are feeling good on the inside, I feel like nothing else matters. I listen to rap, I listen to hip hop. However, that is not my music of choice. My music of choice is reggae music. It just really uplifts my spirit and it puts me in such a good mood. One of my favorite mixes, reggae mixes to listen to, is on SoundCloud, and I literally listen to this every single day. It's a mix with Luciano and Garnet Silk, and I absolutely love the whole entire thing. Like, it's filled with hits, filled with soulful, meaningful words, and I love it so much. Some of the songs that I'm talking about, like just really soulful songs that actually speaks to my soul. I choose reggae music any day over any genre of music because that is just my personal, choice. That is what resonates with my spirit. That just makes me feel so uplifted. It makes me feel so, like, it's kind of crazy, but it makes me feel so divine. Music is healing. Let's say if you're going through like a bad breakup or something like that, what's the first thing sometimes you want to listen to? Like, why? Like, it's the weirdest thing. Why do you want to listen to like sad music, right? And if you do listen to a sad music, it just makes you cry even more because you can connect with whatever the person is saying. Another thing, like, I literally dance because it just makes me feel good. Anything that's gonna make you happy, do it, guys. Do more of it, trust me, because you're putting yourself on that frequency of receiving. You're putting yourself on that high vibration. Nothing is kind of impossible. Anything can't come, you know what I'm saying? You can't squeeze in that, once you're on in such a happy vibe. Number 2 is eat high frequency foods, plant-based. This is something that I am transitioning into, and I never would have thought in a million years that I would just want to be vegan. I'm not 100% vegan yet. Before I went to Jamaica, I was more on a better path. I was on a more strict path of eating plant-based. About 90% of the time I will say I was actually eating plant-based, even though I wasn't a vegan yet. But it was just something that resonated with me once again. And I realized that even when I went to Jamaica, I realized this, right? And I was so aware of it, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, because I was eating, you know, all these meats like chicken and curry goat, and then I'm like, I don't feel happy eating it, you know. And I thought to myself right then and there, I'm like, why don't I feel, I mean, I know why I didn't feel happy eating it. I know that it no longer, you know, is resonating, is something that I don't want to do anymore, but I still ate it, you know. And I was just like, and then one time when my aunt made a salad, and I even bought a salad, like right then and there, I felt so lifted. It was just like the most creepiest thing ever, you know. I felt so lifted, and I'm just like, wow, like a salad is making me happy, like, you know. Instantly I knew that I definitely need to be eating more plant-based food. That right there really made me think, like, wow, you know, like my body is telling me, like my mind and my body at that moment was connecting, you know. It was like, hey, you're not used to that, you know, and or you don't, that's not what you want, you know what I'm saying? My body, my mind is just like telling me that, like, hey, that's not what you want, but I just was kept on doing it, you know what I'm saying? So fruits and veggies really makes me happy. It's just like the most craziest thing. Like whenever my aunt made that salad for me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, look at these carrots, like, oh my gosh, like look at these lettuce, like, oh, I'm about to, it was just the most craziest thing, guys, and I can't explain it. When you're eating more of these foods, you're not only getting more energy, you're getting nutrients that your body needs. The fruits, all the veggies, that is all, it's all medicine for your body. So it is always good, and it's also going to make you feel better, you know, not make you feel sluggish. Like, we think, especially growing up like in the black community, you know, being a black person, you always hear about the itis all the time, and the reality of it is having the itis is not a good thing. Feeling so sleepy after you eat and sluggish and tired, and like, you're not supposed to feel like that. You're supposed to feel energized after you eat. If you're not vegetarian, vegan, plant-based, whatever you want to call it, make sure that you are still incorporating those high frequency foods into your diet. You know, maybe if you could have a green juice in the morning, or you know, you have a little salad for lunch, and you know, just kind of like slowly break yourself in, or you know, just add more of those to your diet. You know, everything is in moderation, you know, so don't just eat just a ton of, you know, sugars and artificial stuff and meats and all these things, but mix and match your stuff, you know. So eating more high frequency food is definitely going to put you in such a better mood, because you're going to feel better, because you're getting all the vitamins and minerals and all the nutrients that your body needs, so you're going to feel good. Número 3 is remove people and things that do not make me happy. That is something that I definitely did, and I don't regret at all. You know, certain toxic energies could really stop you from, you know, manifesting, even bringing your mood down. Okay, I am living proof of that, guys. Trust me when I tell you it is true. It is true. I had to do that, and I had to separate myself from this certain individual, because that person was, and let me tell you something, the funny thing is, this is how I know for a fact this worked, because that individual knew, okay, that person knew exactly that they were bringing me down. The tea for that. You know, that relationship wasn't like ended off on a bad note, but it was just like, you know, at this point I care more about my happiness and my energy, that I was able to just, you know, remove that person out of my life. Otherwise, guess what, I would not. I'm telling you, things that I have achieved in the last year, no, in the last few months, I would not have achieved it if I was still friends with that person. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, sip another tea for that. People that are always negative, people that are always constantly complaining, people that are always lying, don't have faith. I believe that as friends, you know, you could help your friend, but if you keep on helping somebody and you keep on talking to them and they're not seeing the light, then that is your cue. That is your time to really exit, because it's transferring over to you and your energy. You know, you might not realize why sometimes you're in such a happy mood, and whenever you do link up with that person, your mood automatically changes and you don't know why. That is why. So you just have to be, you know, just care about yourself that much to let those type of people go. I know it could be difficult sometimes when it comes to family, or it comes to somebody that you've really been close with for years, but you have to care about yourself way more. Remove people and things that don't make you happy, and that is another thing too. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to just pick up and get rid of something that we don't like, but work towards getting rid of it, you know, even if it's like a job that you don't like. Keep yourself in such a high vibration still, you know, always be happy. Find something, think about something that you absolutely love to do, you know, and that is going to get you through the day, rather than you just say, oh, I hate this job and I don't want to be here, and then guess what, you end up getting an argument with your co-workers. See, that's the type of energy that I'm talking about. So if you keep on having these low vibration energies, and you know, it's only going to cause situations to happen to bring you even more down and feel even more down and make you hate the job even more. So in the meantime, if you don't like your job, you know, go in there with a smile on your face. Hey, good morning, Miss Brown. What's up, Mr. Donald? And you know what I'm saying, like, they won't know. Nobody has to know. Shoot, you don't even, you probably convincing yourself too, like, do I even like this job? You know what I'm saying? But excuse me, but you do, but you're just, you know, you're not letting it consume you. You're not letting it get the best of you at the moment. But in the meantime, search for something else. You know what I'm saying? And once you're on that frequency, that vibration, trust me when I tell you, it's going to be so easy for you to attract something else that you actually like. And then guess what? It's going to be deuces to that job. Remember, everything starts with you. Number 4 is gratitude. Now this one is super meaningful to me. I do believe that gratitude actually got me where I am today. I don't know what gratitude is. Gratitude is just basically showing appreciation to God, the universe, the higher power, which infinite source. Gratitude is just showing appreciation for what you have. We always have enough. So you just have to be grateful for every single thing, and gratitude puts you on such a high frequency of receiving. See, when you're putting yourself at a lower state of lack, that means that you don't have enough. So therefore, whatever you're trying to attract is just going to stall. It's not going to come to you. It's not going to flow to you because you're not on that vibration. Just be in here and I'm like, man, look at this stove. I literally do that, guys. I think I'm like, you know, I'm not crazy, but other people would think I'm crazy. I'm like, man, look at this Dawn detergent. I'm so grateful for you. Like, you know, I could wash my dishes and then I'm gonna just be, my sink is gonna be clean. It's the littlest freaking thing. It's the truth. I'm laughing, but it's so the truth. Like, I literally do that. Even when I don't even have anything in my refrigerator, I didn't go shopping, I'm like, man, I'm so grateful for this water right now, because guess what, it could be worse. I could be thirsty, but I got water in here. Like, it's just, it's crazy. 5th thing that raises my vibration is cleaning and decluttering my home. I find that this is such a big deal. I have a dirty house. Think about it. You are always, you get irritated, like, and you don't know. That's the thing, guys. When you become aware, you'll start to pay attention to these little details. You know, if your house is not clean, your sink has tons of dishes in it, you know, the floor is thing, it just puts you on that, you don't feel good. I don't even keep, I usually sometimes have clothes on my bed. Like, I don't even keep clothes on my bed anymore. Like, I'll just put them where they belong. You know, like if I come home, like sometimes I'll just like throw them there, or my, whatever it is, like my robe or whatever. But I make sure that I put them up, because, and instantly I start to feel so much better. Number 6 is positive thinking. Nothing's gonna happen overnight. I had to work on this. Not to say that I don't have negative thoughts to come to me. Acknowledge the thoughts, but get back into that positive realm. Okay, so the 7th thing that I do to keep my vibration high is to take nothing personal. This right here is really, really important. Always remember that nothing is happening to you, it's happening for you. Learn now not to take it personal, because every single thing is really for a reason. Once you walk around like that with that type of vibe, oh, it's golden, honey. Golden, okay? Because nothing can kill your vibe, you know what I'm saying? And that is how you want to be at all times. Number 8 thing that raises my vibration is self-care. That could mean going to the spa, which I haven't done in a minute. Interesting. I need to book a spa day, and getting my nails done, spending time alone, and also traveling. Now, traveling is actually one of my new favorite things to do. I've discovered lately with my 2 recent trips to Miami and also to Jamaica. I realized that I actually love traveling. I love traveling because I get inspiration, and inspiration, I feel, as humans, is what drives us. Inspiration is what, you know, gets us to the next level, because when you're stuck in an unfamiliar place, it's kind of hard for you to get inspiration sometimes, because you're just on autopilot mode, you know what I'm saying? You're just used to, you know, just a way of living and not really seeing what the world has out there for you. You don't know if you like other places because you're just so stuck here. I feel like life is just about exploring. Like, you gotta explore in order to really see where you belong, and I feel like traveling really, really gives me that extra push. Self-care is super important with raising my vibration, because, you know, when you look good, you feel good, right? When you go get your little manicure, you're like, ooh, my nail is so pretty. Ooh. To the spa, you feel well rejuvenated. You know, you're hanging out in the jacuzzi, or maybe you're getting you're in the saunas, or maybe you're getting a massage. When you come from the massage table, you feel so good. You feel relieved. You feel stress-free, right? You feel like your worries and your problems are gone. Do things like that, guys. That is what's going to keep you high, and do them and maintain them. And another really, really important thing that raises my vibration is alone time. It's super, super important to spend time alone. When you quiet your mind, when you're in a place by yourself, you're connecting, start to figure things out, ideas start to flow. Before I end this video, these high vibrational things that I have mentioned are super, super, super beneficial to you compared to low vibrations. Now, let me just talk about a few low vibrational things, because you might want to, you know, compare what I'm talking about, because you probably don't have quite a bit of understanding yet. Now, let's just say that you are depressed, right? You are you're stressed out, you have anxiety, you just feel sad, you just feel fearful, you know, of the future. You just feel you know, like, why am I here? Like, not deserving. You know, all of these that I just mentioned are low vibes, guys. Okay, so imagine what I just told you compared to this. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, right? You can't possibly attract from down here. So this is why you want to do these things. Take a little bit of my tips if you want, and, you know, incorporate them into your life, and you are going to see such a big change in your reality whenever you start to put yourself on that high vibration. Because let's be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100, you know, especially being depressed and all these things, that is just battling with thoughts in your mind. Okay, you don't need no freaking pills to get out of depression. It is all you. Time to really start living, because that is why we're here. We have life, guys. You're not here to feel depressed. You're not here to feel sad. You're not here to feel stressed out. You are here to live, okay? And it's time to start living. Get out of that depression mode. You're just battling with thoughts in your mind. That is all that it is. All right, guys, so take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye.